So it's been a little while since I posted a video, and my last video was of Latte the bearded dragon, who is going strong. This video, on the other hand, is I wanted to show you my new babies. See? I have 7 tarantulas and 2 scorpions. These are all Australian tarantulas. Now I know what you're gonna think. Jess, aren't Australian tarantulas boring? Aren't they just 50 shades of brown? Well, yes and no. I have a blue one, I have a brown one, I have silvery ones, and I have a golden one. So they're not as boring as you're made to believe. And if I ever get some trapdoors, they're just as fun. So I wanted to do this little video to explain and show my new babies. So this is my setup of my new babies. So I have 7 tarantulas and 2 scorpions. Up here we have the Flinders Ranger scorpion, and her name is Lilith. So if you can see, she's just hiding under that cheek of the skull right there. She just lights up blue under this black light, which is really, really cool. She's gravid. We bought her gravid, so we're now just waiting on little Flinders Ranger's babies. She really likes her little enclosure, so we just use sand and cocoa fiber, which I do need to give a little bit of a spray. It seemed to have dried up overnight, so I'll do that afterwards. But yeah, she's very content and happy in there. This one is super placid. She does have her moments of defensiveness, but most of the time she's quite calm. So she's really easy to handle, this one. I can't say I've ever picked her up yet, but we are able to do things in the enclosure without her coming at our hand or anything like that, which is really, really good. Unlike this one. So this is a newer addition. This is the desert scorpion that we've just bought. This little desert scorpion just likes his enclosure with sand because he's a burrower. So we did give him a burrow down there. We just used half a plant pot, but he has dug himself, so he's about here on the other side of the enclosure, but I'm not going to move him around because I don't want to stress him out. But yeah, he enjoys his wet sand in there so that he can burrow and keep himself nice and cool. And then down here we have my spiders. So we have the tarantulas. I have the Phalongius. Still learning how to pronounce the names, but I'm sure I'll get it once I say it more and more. And then we have my Selenothenius and my Selenotypus. So they're 2 different subspecies, and there is a reason for why these are in bigger containers than these are. These ones are very, very fast growers. We got them as all slings, and these ones are about triple the size of these ones. So they are definitely needing to have bigger enclosures, because I know that they are going to grow quite quickly and we're gonna have to rehouse them. That one I'm happy to rehouse. He's quite easy too. This one, on the other hand, nah, not my favorite, this one. And these ones, on the other hand, are very, very slow growers. And I've had this one for a couple of months and it hasn't had a shed yet, so they take a little while. Well, it might have actually, but I don't know because it likes to hide. But these are all extremely, extremely tiny. These ones are my Hiratutus and my PQ113. So this is the blue-legged tarantula. And I would much prefer to play with this one than with this one. This one's a bolter. This one I don't appreciate. This one likes to run around and scare the crap out of me, when this one's nice and calm. It's crazy how just like they can be so different. But this one I'm sure is going to be a huge handful when it grows up, and I am not living for it. So I'm just going to very quickly doing a video on this one because this one is Mr. Bolty and we do not want Mr. Bolty. So as you can see, look at that webbing. It's a huge webber. That's crazy, isn't it? And now I'm going to close the door because I don't know where it is and I don't want to lose it. So this one is the Hiratus, or the Chewy. As you can see, that webbing is crazy. Now there is a little spider butt down the bottom there. I don't think you can see it, but I can see its baby little spinnerets down the bottom there. But this is what it's done after about 2 weeks in its enclosure. So it's got all this webbing done and it has its webbing down there. How cool. So on the other hand, these are my small little tiny slings. So these ones are a lot bigger, but these ones are very, very small, as you can see by one that's just chilling in a burrow right there. Hello, how you doing? Aren't you cute, huh? Let's see if I can get a better image of her. So I can't get the light to move, but hopefully you can see that she's just sitting in her burrow right there. There we are. See how I mean, like they're just so tiny at the moment, like they're just super, super tiny. This one unfortunately has been hiding for the last 2 weeks. The crickets have been eaten, so we're pretty sure that she's still okay, but unfortunately we cannot see her at the moment. So we got Bonnie and Morgan, and then we've got down here, so we have Koala, which is the SP2. This is a bird eater. She's probably the tiniest of the group, this one. So it doesn't tend to be in her little burrow here. It tends to be like in the moss. There. And then we've got Sage here, which is the SP4. Another one that I haven't been able to see for a while since we rehoused it. And yeah, I have not been able to see this one, but again, crickets have been eaten, so hopefully it's still okay. I don't want to dig her up because that would cause more stress, so I'm just hoping that it will come out, or I will see it eventually. This one is sitting nicely in its burrow. I'm going to just move Sage. So this is Marshmallow. This is an SP3, which I think is like the Goddess Carbine, and you can see that she's right there. Of course, the condensation is just chilling there, but we have to keep these nice and moist. So I do like to spray them every day. So unfortunately, there is going to be a little condensation in the burrow, but that is her little butt sitting right there. So she's very happy. I do say she and stuff, but obviously we do know that you cannot sex a baby tarantula. So unfortunately, it's just how I say it. So yeah, so this is my setup for my seven tarantulas and 2 scorpions. So that's the end of this video. I got these just recently, which kind of was a mistake, as Australian Post in the Christmas holidays is useless. I paid for express shipping for the 4 of them, and it took over a week. And the whole week I'm sitting there going, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. I'm going to open spiders that are dead. Thankfully, as you can see, they are not dead. But don't recommend buying in the Christmas holidays. So I'll be waiting until Christmas holidays are over, and then we will be looking into some more spiders. So yeah, thanks for watching.